Alright, so finally, the last hero Asgardian is finally here, and we are going to unlock her, and then we are going to open some red stars, see if we get something juicy on Valkyrie, and see if you can get something good on this character, because it's going to be very important. Now all characters are required for Scourge. She's going to be one of them, and she's going to be one of the most important characters on the new Asgardians, with tons of damage, negative effects and healing. So let's get started. Okay, so let's get started. Let's open some red stars. We are going to start with a 4, see if you are lucky right away. We have a few elite 4s, and if you can get Valkyrie. Okay, this is not Valkyrie, this is Okoi, so that's not what we want. I would like a 5, but I would settle for a 4. Okay, so here we go. Oof, Shield Trooper, no way. Okay, let's go, last one, and then we are going for some basics. And another 4 Cyclops, yikes. Okay, so now let's go for some basics, because so far this is not good. Okay, why is this showing up? I have no idea. I guess I didn't open red stars for so long that they thought I installed the game now. Okay, so Thor, wrong Asgardian. Now we have a blue. We have Hawkeye, and today I didn't make any kind of C theory or anything, so this is probably going to be all trash. We have another Thor. What the hell is going on? We are getting the wrong hero Asgardian. Here we go. We have finally got Valkyrie at 2. Okay. But I would like minimum 4, minimum, like all characters minimum right now are 4. This is Stature from the Young Avengers. Now we have Shield Security, yikes. Now we have another blue. I mean, at least we are getting a lot of blues. We have Shield Medic, and now we are ready for another Elite 4. Okay, so let's see if this is gonna be the one. I don't want to spend too much. Okay, let's see, 4 Ebony Maw. Oh my god, yikes. No, we are not even getting some 5s. Let's see if we open a 5 and we get a 6. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Okay, purple and oh my god, minion. Aim security. Oh my god, this is trash. Okay, so let's open a few more. Another blue. I mean, the blues are coming. Nick Fury is at 6. I think aim security, she's also at 6. Or aim researcher. Okay, Valkyrie again. It's just a small numbers, 1 and 2s. Another blue. Okay, Negasonic, she's at 6. Soon we will get another Elite 4 with all these blues. Another blue, let's go. Bishop. I think he's at 6, I'm not sure. But he is dead, so. Another green, Toad. In my alliance, everyone is getting a lot of Brotherhood characters, so that's interesting. Okay, Valkyrie once again. Come on. Where are the big numbers for Valkyrie? Another green. We have Cloak. He's at 6. First world problems. Another blue. We are not getting any purples. Ronan at 5. Where is the Kree rework? We need those reworks. Another blue with She-Hulk. Supposedly She-Hulk is going to be important next patch. Another one, Miles is at 1. She-Hulk, I think I have her at 6. I think I have all Hulks at 6. So that's going to be interesting. Another Valkyrie. Come on, dude. Come on, Dudella. Okay, purple, finally. Yondo. He's also at 6. First world problems. Okay, we are getting short. Another Miles. So we already spent 20 basics and 4 Elite 4s. Yikes. Dr. Octopus also at 6. Let's see how far we go. We have another Elite 4 soon. Okay, so Iceman. And let's see. Valkyrie, come on. We are getting a lot of Valkyries. We just need the big numbers. Another green. Ooh, Karnak. No, Karnak is trash. Since day 1. Another blue. Green Goblin. Oh my god. Okay, let's see if now it's the one. Come on, at least 4. I'll be happy with a 4. Swarm. I'm getting so much Sinister 6. Everyone was getting Brotherhood, I'm getting Sinister 6. Oh, finally, yay, Valkyrie, finally. Okay, so we finally got her at 4. So that's the bare minimum. We can spend the silver promotion credits to get her at 5, and she's a good character, but she's not really a character that needs to have 6 or 7. So I'll be happy with this. So we are going to gear her up to gear tier 14 and give her some ISO weight, and then we are going to test out in Blitz and maybe in Dark Dimension and also in War. So just give me a second and then we'll do that. Okay, so this is as far as I was able to get her for now. We have gear tier 14, we have ISO weight level 4.5. I was not able to get enough ISO weight brawler on her, even it's very close, but I like to have Skirmisher on her because she applies a ton of negative effects, so it's very important. The game is not only about damage, it's also about utility. Once again, in the Scourge, we saw how important having focus on Kate Bishop was and how many problems it solved, and that's why I will go for utility every day over Raider or Striker for more damage. So in my opinion, for my playstyle and for what makes sense for me, I think Skirmisher is going to be the best ISO weight. Now in terms of the T-Force, so far I did only the special and the ultimate, and that's because these two abilities are very interesting, because when you do the T4, not only you do the normal ability, but you can also apply an additional stun, so that's very good. Getting more functionality out of your T4s. And this one is the same thing. Before it didn't apply ability block, but if you do the T4, you get a new function which is applying ability block to the enemies. Now in terms of the passive, because this passive only activates when your characters die, it's an interesting T4, but do I really want my characters to die? So if I have to wait for my characters to die in order to activate this T4, I'm not exactly sure if I want it. And finally the basic, as a skirmisher, she doesn't benefit that much from the basic. If you have her as a striker, she does a nice amount of damage, similar to Echo or characters that do double attack like Star-Lord T'Challa, double attack with the ISO weight. But once again, because I'm not using her as a skirmisher, because I'm not using her as a striker, because I'm not using her as a striker, I don't recommend this T4, and I'm also not going to do. So I'm going to focus just on the utility, additional functions from these two T4s, and making sure that I'm actually applying the stun and the ability block. Now let's, you can find, by the way, you can find all this information on my infographics. You can find these day one on my Discord. You have to search for New Asgardians. I think it's the name, New Asgardians. Now let's test her out, and we are going to start off with the Blitz. Let's see how this team rolls on Blitz at 8.3, and let's see if we face some interesting matches. Okay, so we are going to play this on manual. Let's try these very dangerous Marauders, I guess. Marauders. Okay, so but the enemies have the multipliers from my. The enemies have the multipliers from my. What's the name of that team? Unlimited X-Men. So I'm not sure if we are going to be able to win. Both of these teams get a lot of their value in war defense, so that's going to be interesting. Heimdall are already getting destroyed, and one of the biggest problems of this team is the speed. They have such a trash speed that it kind of compromises the team. Okay, so they clone the Thor. Now in war offense or war defense, Heimdall will give energy and you'll be able to do the special turn 1, which is very important. But it's not the case here. This team loses a lot of functionalities in outside of war, and especially outside of war defense. But even on war offense, it's a very interesting team. Okay, so as you can see, with the Lady Thor, we were able to flip all those positive effects into negative effects. We gave offense up and counters and defense up to the entire team, and now we are going to make massive use of those counters and everything else, which is quite amazing. Okay, so let's try to stun Emma Frost. We were able to. Now, since she's stunned, we can turn rewind her and give some massive damage. And as you can see, we don't need damage coming out from Valkyrie and from Sif. We can get all of that from Thor, and that's the best way. Okay, so we are going to ability block Mr. Sinister, resisted, yikes. That's why we need that additional focus. Unfortunately, we still don't have the additional focus, and here I'm using Thor as a raider. I think it might be the best option because the team is so slow and because most of his damage comes from abilities outside of his own turn. So Isolate Striker, it's good if you have a lot of turns, but if you don't have, and if you have passive attack that attacks everyone like Thor does, then I think Raider is going to be the best option. Okay, so offense up, defense up, and counters for everyone. We stun the enemy Thor. Now we are going to turn rewind, very, very important, making sure that you extend the... Wow, Thor is just crazy. Okay, by the way, my Thor is 7 red stars. So your Thor might not be as good as mine, but mine is 7 red stars. And you can see, wow. Okay, so yeah, this team has 50% crit chance from the passive ability of Valkyrie and also of Heimdall. This is why Raider is a very interesting option for this team, but you don't have any additional crit damage, and you also don't have any additional functionalities whenever you crit. So it's always up to you if you want to use the functionality of the Striker Isolate on Thor, or if you want to go just for mass damage with the Raider Isolate. Okay, so we faced Marauders on Blitz. Let's see how it goes now on War. And we are using the new Asgardians on offense, and we have Marauders on defense with a full team, and of course with all their buffs because their best place is War defense. Okay, so this is, I think this is the biggest problem, is that Thor will always get stunned by Mystique, and now we have all these negative effects, and I don't have the T4 on Heimdall special, which is very important, and I didn't got energy on him. Oh yikes, that's even worse. Okay, so let's give everyone defense up. We have a few disrupts. Disrupts is very, very cancerous on this team. Wow, Lady Thor, she was able to remove the town from Strife with the Skirmisher Isolate, so that's impressive. Okay, now we have double stun, and the clone is going to die, maybe, let's see. Okay, the clone got wrecked, and we have Madeline Pryor with defense down, and Mr. Sinister also with defense down. Okay, so that was very, very useful. Heimdall died and we cleared all the negative effects away. So the team is very slow, but they are kind of beefy. Not super amazing beefy, but kind of beefy. Okay, let's see. So this one does the stuff that I'm not interested in. Let's use the basic. I think the basic also does some interesting things. Oh wow, we are able to use the special once again. I think that's because Heimdall died and he gave everyone energy. Wow, Thor is just dismantling this team. Holy hell, so all of them have immunity, so none of them got stunned, but Strife got completely destroyed. And he's charged again. Oh my god, let's go. Yikes. Okay, so as long as Lady Thor is alive, he's going to get charged with attacks and with attacks from your team and also attacks from your enemies. So it's just insane. Okay, so the damage is just flowing. Wow. Okay, so we're going to use this ability once again. Like the energy flow on this team, if allies die, I mean, it's, you don't want allies to die, but it's just something else. It's just something else. And the trauma coming through. Now we still have the disrupt and we still have the blind Thor. Once again, man, this guy is just destroying. And can we stun now? Let's see. Let's see if we can stun. We got to stun on Mr. Sinister. We are just going to skip this and do something else. So let's see another match. We have a big punch up against the Black Order. So once again, do you see these new Asgardian teams, Hero Asgardians? They are supposed to be used on War defense. But if they can win against some tier 3, tier 4 War teams, I guess they are somewhat good. So let's see. Let's use the special. There is no reason to use the basic if you don't have him as a striker or if you don't have the T4 on the basic, which is a little bit unnecessary. Thor already used his passive attack is just crazy. Ooh, he's holding by a thread. Let's see if we are able to change that. Okay, we flipped some of the defense ups. We got a blind on Call Obsidian, and Thor just keeps destroying. Okay, so now let's give counters and defense up for everyone. Now we can let's just do the ultimate. We can't do much more than that. We have that out in the middle. Once again, I think this is the best position because we have the characters with the most yellow stars and probably with the highest red stars because they are the oldest characters. They have been around for a while. Okay, so Corvus Glaive got destroyed. Now we have the ultimate from Thanos. Oof, 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 oof. Yikes. Big damage, but Thor is holding on thanks to the defense up. And his ultimates are just, the passive attack just keeps going and going. If he had some kind of drain, that would be amazing. Okay, wow. Sif died, everyone got healed up, and everyone got full of buffs. Okay, so let's go. This is why Thor might not need the Skirmisher Isolate, is because he doesn't need that much focus. He has more yellow stars, more red stars, and you only need the ultimate, so that was quite amazing. The damage is just coming through. Wow. Yeah, this team gets a lot to get started, but as soon as they start going, and as soon as the other teams have nothing left in the tank, this team just goes and goes. Okay, so let's see. We are going to destroy the Skull Obsidian, and we are done. This team is very interesting. It's nice to play, and as soon as it gets started, it's a lot of fun. But that's the only problem. It's getting it started, and making sure that your Thor does the stun on a few characters, so you can catch up in terms of speed. So that was the unlock for Valkyrie. Very interesting character. I really like it. She's like the Nick Fury of the new Asgardians, because if you look, even the icon looks similar, and she does a better version of Nick Fury, I guess. And yeah, very cool team. Once again, this is going to be required for the Scourge event number 3. We can talk about how much you should gear up these characters in the meantime. Not too much, but we'll save that for another video. And that's going to be the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. And if you found the information helpful, make sure you share it to your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content. And I will catch you guys later.